I hope it's still recording correctly. I haven't got two monitors set up, I can't check. Ah. What is that over there? You could have just stepped on the iron. Would have been fine. Gently. Pointing directly at me. What's the betting my mum was Dominica? Wonder what gods he's referring to. Does he mean the machine? Don't forget your hard hat. Transcription. That goat, there was something odd about it. What do you mean odd? Had horns, a tail, a goat like any other. But did you see what it did? Goat things stood around. Exactly. Stood in the grass and didn't even take a bite. Maybe it wasn't hungry. When have you ever seen a goat that wasn't hungry? It's like... That's like a calf with two heads. Don't you remember how in 43 the goats ate all our grass in the yard, then ate your belt too, and you had to toss your trousers up. Yet to truss your trousers up. Fine. Okay, that was difficult. Don't act like you don't know goats never stop eating. I'm telling you, something about that goat wasn't right. Well, it's a miracle goat. Maybe miracle goats are more particular about what they eat. You old fool. You'd believe anything. If some pretty young thing lifted her skirt for you, you'd think it was for true love and not the 6 pounds of dried meat in the larder. Oh, nice. Hi. Boop.
Can you see this? No, where are you? It looks like a food processing factory. I can't... Eva? Eva?
Okay. Ah. Oh. Off we go. Just grab the bars. Why didn't you grab the bars? Oh. This meat don't look very good. Here. Here. Here.
Eva, can you hear me? I thought I was going to die. I need to tell you something. You saved my life, and not just now. When my mom passed away, I didn't think I could carry on alone. There was no one, nothing left for me to live for. I tried looking for Lutzen because I needed someone to be there for me. That someone was you, not him. I have a goal now. I'm going to find you.
Oh. This one don't look like it works. Oh! Bugs! Oh, well, the greenhouses are working well. Aren't they? Request letter. According to the settlement office, we are to be supplied with 200 tons of spelt no later than on. No such delivery has been made thus far. This is an urgent matter. I expect a prompt response. Your request has been noted. The delay is due to the unfathomable stupidity of Polish bandits. They wanted to blow up an SS outpost, but their explosive exploded prematurely, destroying a nearby storage facility that was holding spelt. We will supply you with spelt as soon as possible. Okay. So they are destroying documents. People have gone completely fucking nuts with this whole faith of the ancestors thing. They want to make sacrifices. We don't have enough food to just be tossing it away, so the gods may feast. I need to think of something that satisfies the gods but keep the offering intact. There has to be a fire, otherwise they won't buy it. And when I throw something on it, the flames should spurt up. Maybe some kind of LED thing? I think I saw some lights somewhere, just to have to keep the dolts away from the sacrificial fire, or they'll catch on. The hallowed tree should be a good spot for making sacrifices. There needs to be a hole behind the fire with a photovoltaic cell hooked up to a circuit, so it sends an impulse that increases the flame. Underneath there should be a container for the sacrifices, which will go right back to the storehouses. Damn if I'd known I'd end up being forced to meddle with electronics. I'd never have decided to become a priest. Okay. That's good, I guess. But that means people are being rationed for no reason. You know? Oh, we're into depression. Okay. Okay. I don't think this recording's been on long enough to stop it, so that was a long chapter though, so Number 4.
Level 4. This is where the labs are supposed to be.
I knew you'd make it.
Eva?
Yes, I'm here if you need me.
The labs. Did his mum tell him something?
I don't see a microphone. How are you hearing me?
I don't know.
Civilian commandant. Demonstrates incompetence. Oh, Hitler himself? Okay.
Hey, I can see the top of your head in one of the cameras.
How are you talking through this?
What do you mean?
It looks like a portable camera.
That's so cool. Now I'll be able to see everything you see.
Can you open the gate for me?
Yeah, I can, but I need its serial number. Try looking for an electrical panel connected to it.
The elevator's stuck.
I think it's the same one that you took before. If it hadn't broken down, I might never have found you. Hold still. I have to type it in. Okay, got it. It should be open now.
Okay, can I move?
We're unstoppable.
Ah. So I've now got a friend attached to me. That's good.
By the way, I heard everything you said down there in that food processing place.
Oh.
I just wanted to tell you that I understand. I know what it's like to be left alone. Things start making sense and you think everything's hopeless, but you have to keep going. Especially now, when we are so close. The control room is somewhere on this level.
Gosh.
This is incredible. How deep underground are we?
I'm not sure.
Looks rather Chinese, Japanese?
I'm pretty sure that's not the way.
I'm glad she said that, otherwise I would have fallen to my death.
Labs?
It looks more like a prison to me.
So this is where they kept the criminals.
I don't seem to have any control over this place. Its core architecture is much older than anything else around here. It's not even connected to the mainframe.
It's what?
Nothing. Forget about it.
No, 3. Okay, go in. Maybe I've got to unlock the doors. Yeah, they're all locked. I mean, where's bodies? There are no bodies. Unless they were eaten.
They needed permission to go downstairs. They were issued a one-use punch card for good behavior. So, if we want to go downstairs, we'll have to find an unused punch card. Try opening up the cells.
That's what I was going to do. Dear Professor.
But the prisoners who were kept here were all fertile women.
Why?
I don't know.
As a specialist in the field of dentistry, I would like to turn your attention to the teeth-related aspects of your program. Right, hopefully that worked. I had to pause it. Hopefully it paused, otherwise I'm going to have to cut out a whole big chunk. One of my cats escaped. Her oral hygiene must be meticulously maintained during pregnancy. Bile spat out during morning sickness destroys enamel. Women must rinse their mouths with water after each expulsion. I suggest each woman admitted to the program undergoes full dental treatment before being sent to the farm. Once there, they must be supplied with oral hygiene supplies and supervised in their use. Farm.
Let's grab the punch card and get out of here.
No. I think we should pay respect to the stories of these women. I don't want their sacrifice to be forgotten.
Yep.
Look, this one hasn't been used at all. We could leave now.
The women here were only allowed to go downstairs a couple of times, and this woman never even used her pass.
Why? Why didn't she use it? Day 3. It is my 3rd day here, and still I marvel at the conditions in
How bad
this
is the
place.
world outside that a prison seems like a better option?
Everything is clean to the point of sterility. The Germans treat us with a measure of politeness, and the food is fantastic. I have never eaten such frequent delicacies, filling meals. Plus, they see we get enough physical activity and maintain proper hygiene. They even make sure we brush our teeth after every meal. Before I was brought here, they subjected me to every medical examination imaginable. It would all be like this wonderful vacation, except I still do not know where I am, nor why I am here. And I have no one to talk to about it at all. I share my room with Steffa, but as soon as we enter it, she begins crying into her pillow. I tried to speak to the other girls in the cafeteria, but they only point to the walls with an uneasy look in their eyes. Is someone eavesdropping? It seems I will have to survive a while longer without conversation. At least I have you, dear diary.
This one is used up.
That's a lot of crossword puzzles.
Oh yeah.
Okay. A 4-letter word for heaven it's not. Hell. That's it. Damn, even the crossword puzzles here are depressing.
I guess it kept them busy though. I mean, what else would you do? Read the same book over and over and over? Oh.
Those paintings.
Read about them?
My mom used to draw something like that.
It's probably just a coincidence.
Wait. Was my mum one of the women?
Slava? That's my mom's name. She was one of the prisoners. Why did she never mention it to me?
What do you want to talk about this place?
I am forever grateful for what you did for me. He looks exactly how I remember him. I was terrified when I realized that I was starting to forget him. But now, thanks to you, I don't have to worry anymore. He'll always be with me. I'm writing this to you because I know you don't like to talk about it. But I hope one day you also get to experience what it means to be a mother. Those brief moments that we share with our children make all the suffering we go through worthwhile. I am praying to any God that is listening that they bless you with a child. Mum was a prisoner here?
Here's another one.
Looks like it's all used up.
I'm glad that's over. Wait, that tree? It looks familiar.
That tree? Why does that look familiar?
This is it? This is what they were denied? The right to meet their own children? You know what? I've tried to be brave, but this is too much for me. Call for me when you're out of there.
So they used them as breeding machines and then didn't let them see the kids. This is what it meant by farm. They were farming humans. Crossword lady. Well, my mum got out though, so maybe they all escaped. Children involved in the program must pass a rigorous selection process. As a first step, children with Aryan traits should be identified. They will be passed to real German families, or once the program is underway, to the colonists. The remaining children should, by the time they are 5 years old at the latest, be split into 3 groups. A. Those with above average intelligence, as measured on the DISC, subjected to programming. B. Those with normal intelligence, prepared for field labour or factory work. C. Those in any manner retarded, placed in the T4 program. Point E should not apply to autistic children. They are difficult to manage, but score impressively in testing. I really don't know what I think about this. Acting Civilian Commandant of the shelter, I wish to inform you that Ulrika Haas, one of our educators, has grown louder in expressing her discontent with the conditions at her school. She feels that cozy environs, exquisite food, learning through play, frequent physical activity, ample leisure time, and state-of-the-art medical care should not be wasted on Slavic swine. She complains that her own children, Aryans who could trace their heritage back at least 7 generations, lived much more modestly and without such extensive pedagogical aids. Pedagogical. I don't know how to say that. Furthermore, their education is frequently interrupted by the need to take shelter from enemy bombing raids. Was Ava a child here?
Eva,
Yes?
could you open the door for me like you did before?
Are you sure you want me to do that? Knowing this place, it can be anything good.
Yes, I do.
Okay then.
We gotta know the story of these women. Birthing chamber.
What is this?
They were inseminating women here. It's horrible. I knew coming in here was a bad idea.
Well, what did you think they were doing? The natural way? Classroom.
A classroom?
Can't go down to that one. Dear Sir, I wish to call to your attention a matter with which I believe is the utmost importance to the program you oversee. Cutting-edge research by Helga Goebbels indicates teaching children to play musical instruments has a very positive effect on their intelligence, particularly their linguistic ability and spatial perception. This research's findings and methodology can be found in Helga's fascinating doctoral dissertation, written by the young woman under the tutelage of my husband and soon to be defended. Thus, out of concern for the proper development of our young colonists, I ask that a grand piano be included in the colony supplies, for such an instrument provides the best way to practice one's scales and thus enter the broader musical world. My husband is a fervent proponent of this idea.
There was a merry-go-round like that near my house. My mom never let me play on it.
If you want, we can come back here later.
No, that's okay. I think this is the way out.
From the looks of it, the control room should be just beyond the dam. It's never easy, is it? You'll have to find a way around.
So my mum wasn't Dominica? She was a prisoner here.
What is this place? Eva?
I grew up here.
Didn't you say that you grew up in a village in the mountains?
I did.
And you thought this was it?
Szymon, this isn't funny. What is going on here?
I don't know.
So she was a part of the commune that Luke John created. I mean, this is nice. I like this sort of thing, this sort of decoration.
Are you sure this is the place?
It is. At least I think it is. I don't know what to believe anymore.
So you look in your room. Your room tonight, in here. In your room? In your room?
Harry, get to bed.
Oh dear, Mummy's coming.
Now.
Mighty Beless, Old Miss begrudged you a sacrifice. I heard her say it. Told her husband he was a fool to give you meat. Why not old bread if we got to give something? Anyway, she only gives anything so people don't call her cheap. So please punish her like she deserves and reward me. Always looking after you with health, good fortune, and that ring with the red gem got off that German woman, and surely does not deserve. Okay, so they don't have good education because she wasn't spelling. I mean, most anything's in English, to be honest.
And what's here?
This is where we used to gather. My father performed rituals at that altar.
Ah. He was the priest. Yeah, I remember her saying.
This place looks really nice.
You don't have to humor me.
It is. No, it's
I mean,
nice.
what happened to all the people who lived here with me? It looks like they're gone for good.
Build a statue. Like, that's no small thing. Don't get me wrong, I've built all sorts of crap in my time. When I framed and roofed a summer villa for the chief of police, he nearly wet himself with admiration when he saw it. I stayed out of camp because of that, unlike my predecessor who botched the job. Those forms I made outside for the underground bunkers that housed Major Speedy's partisans. They took a bombing and still didn't bust. But a statue? What am I, some kind of log-chopping woodcarver? No, I'm a carpenter. Luke John might know his stuff about the gods, but he doesn't know shit about wood. Although I suppose when the gods are involved, it's not best to make a fuss. Oh well, guess I'll hack out that statue for him. Showers? Toilets? Ah, there's the toilets, there's the showers. That's quite nice at least. This is nice. You all got together.
They were preparing a ritual for a successful journey.
So they left without you?
It looks like they didn't finish the ceremony. It's missing some offerings. Without them, their journey won't be successful.
So, do you want me to finish the ceremony?
You know what? Yes, I do.
What do we need?
2 things. An animal offering and a sacred item. What should we start with?
Let's start with a sacred item. But what makes an item sacred?
It's an item that's been blessed by the pastor.
Your father.
Exactly. I know just where to find one. Go to the living quarters. You'll find it there.
What am I looking for?
My hairpin.
Your hairpin is a sacred item?
It was carved from a holy tree. Go straight ahead. We can grab that sacred item since we're already here.
Oh, that's nice.
What does the hairpin look like?
My father carved it in the shape of a bison. At least that's what he said it was. This is where I last saw it.
I can't find it.
I guess we'll have to find something else instead.
How about the ring on that drawer?
Yes, that could work. You just have to bless it, but that's not going to be difficult. Now let's look for an animal offering. There's a workshop behind the stage. We'll find it there. I wonder what happened to that hairpin.
Maybe they took it.
No, they knew how important it was to me.
I'm sure it will turn up somewhere. EK?
Those are my initials.
Did you do that?
No, Antek carved it for me. He got such a talking to after.
What does the K stand for?
I don't remember.
Grant me the gift of motherhood. Let me save at the sight of my own child as he learns to walk and talk, as he grows and supports me and my husband in our old age. I tried treating myself with primrose oil, flaxseed oil, and castorwood extract. An herbalist friend gave me a mixture of lady's mantle, yarrow leaves, yellow melilot? I don't know, lavender, calamus root, marigold flower, hops and rosehip. Nothing helped. The years go by and I fear my womb will soon be barren. I vow if I am granted offspring I will raise them to revere and worship you to the end of their days. You are my last hope. Num nums. Pickles? So there's a workshop behind the stage. Is that back here? These are carvings.
Are you sure this will work?
Don't worry, it's just about symbolism. It looks like we have everything. We can go back to the altar now.
Why were there so many toys there?
All the children grew up, and because of the radiation, no new ones were born. The youngest was Antek. When he turned 12, he became an adult. They shaved his head and put all the toys in one place for future children.
They shaved his head?
As you might have noticed, the people here liked rituals. Put the offerings in the bowls. Now bless the items and the ritual will be complete.
What then?
Recording.
How do I do that?
Just say a few words. Something profound. The gods like that.
How about... No matter how dark the night, a new day sun will rise.
Yeah, that works. I think we did it. Their journey should be successful now. Wherever they went. Thank you for doing this for me.
Since you grew up here, and the people from that recording moved here, did you recognize any of them? Like Lucian?
That scientist? I don't remember anyone like that. At least I don't think I do. I'm glad that we finished the ritual. Their journey should be safe now. And maybe ours will be too.
Never know. Beautiful. Oh, that's really nice.
And what's here?
Something isn't right about this place.
What do you mean?
I just don't remember being here.
Bits of glass everywhere.
tree.
It's the same as the one in your mom's drawings. That's Lucian, the man you're looking for. And there's the Monica. They look like they were friends.
He changed.
He definitely got older. Oh, that is one cute baby. Thomas, your photo fits the empty space, but that doesn't make any sense. It would mean that the baby is you?
Well, that didn't work out right. Okay.
I can't imagine what you're going through learning that Lucian is your father.
He will never be my father. And I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, just... Yeah, okay.
Well,
It
this is
must be
nice.
your father's... Oh, I mean, Lucian's study.
I leave this with you.
Who's he trying to save?
When the time comes, it is the gods who will judge my actions. I will stand before them, I will look them in the eyes, and I will not blink, because I know that one cannot have a higher purpose than devoting their whole life to saving their loved ones.
My dear friends, no, that's not it. Bracia I siostry. Yes, much better. Bracia I siostry. Recently, there have been many events that have left us at a loss for words. Things that lack any rational explanation. Recoveries from illness that seemed impossible. The appearance of farm animals that were thought to be extinct. I have long believed that someone has been watching over us. Still, I was afraid to share my thoughts. That is, until now.
Lucian!
Fate has brought us here, to the land of Veles, the Slavic god of water and the underworld.
Lucian, obiad!
Give me a moment, please. You know I get nervous before these things.
I'm sorry, just hurry up, it's getting cold.
We do not know when we shall leave this bunker. We must fend for ourselves, and it warms my heart to see the spirit of camaraderie among us each and every day. Yet events have transpired that are hard to explain rationally. Found a new tunic when his old one could no longer be patched up. Found a new hoe after our old one broke. And returned to health, though we never knew what afflicted him, or how to cure it. The list goes on. I have the feeling that someone is watching over us, and recently he has given us a sign. Fate's tangled path has brought us to the kingdom of Veles, the Slavic god of the waters, of the underworld, yet also of song and poetry. I feel it is he who is behind all of these marvels. He is giving us a sign so that we will believe. Let us erect an altar and statue to worship him, so that we may win his favour and his aid. This seems like it was going on for ages, though.
talk about what just happened?
I don't think I want to. Let's just focus on our goal. The control room should be close.
Sure.
You said you live here with other people?
As far as I remember.
Where did they all go?
They must have left just before you got here.
I don't think you're telling the truth. So, you grew up here, underground. Do you remember the world outside?
Sure I do. Before the bombs hit, I had a normal life on the surface.
Before the bombs hit? Wasn't that like 20 years ago? That doesn't make any sense.
Don't know why he keeps jumping up with his arms in front of his face. The doggy. What?
That was your friend, wasn't it?
Was he really so young when it happened?
And what happened? Eva? Is this the right path?
I don't know.
I don't want to be here anymore.
It can't be much further.
Please, you need to help me.
I don't know how.
Eva? Your name's on the grave. What's going on here?
I don't remember. I don't want to remember.
Remember? That's his name. You're his daughter.
Stop. I don't want to hear it. You should never have come here.
But you wanted me to help you.
You can't help me. No one can. This place was built on lies and death. There's only pain here. I'm not going to suffer anymore. I'm shutting it down. It's over. You hear me? It's over.
Eva? Eva? If he's your father, then I will say this is, whether you want me to or not.
Oh gosh. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh my goodness. Hurry. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Bit quicker. We're in a hurry, remember? Hurry! Gotta help you whether you like it or not. I don't know what that says.
Cause and effect. Cause and effect. As for the others, we must hope for the best and prepare for the worst. If anything happens, just remember to monitor their heart rates. There's no need for anything drastic. Welcome to our humble home. sisters and brothers, you were all summoned here to proclaim your allegiance to the gods. That was the agreement, and you have stood by your word. We who have been blessed by the gods will prove the power of our faith to the doubtful. You damn fools! A? Zostaw mnie! Zostaw mnie! Kurwa! You haven't the slightest idea! You will feel the wrath of the gods!
She went for the main system.
So, this is it for me, huh? Do what you want. I refuse to be part of your twisted little fantasy any longer.
The unfaithful are no more. They brought the wrath of the gods upon themselves. Do you understand? They are to blame.
They're not.
But we're still together. Everyone who matters is alright. What happened to her?
So was that the hairpin? How do I get to the next section? Oh, there's a door. There's a shutter here. Oh no, that's the shutter she was shutting, wasn't it? How do I get through? Where do I go from here? Well, that's not possible. What? host disconnected. Well, she doesn't want... if it is her, she doesn't want to be reconnected. Well, I guess to progress. So I've used 40%. Did she have something wrong with her? Studying the heart. No, I don't want to use too much energy up. AI lab. Is she an AI? I don't understand.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eva. Happy birthday to you. I've got a present for you. This is your little brother. You'll never be alone again. We just have to give him some time before he's big enough to join you. What do you mean you don't want him to?
Who are you talking to?
I'm just talking to our sweet little boy. I can't get enough of him.
He wanted me to join her. But where?
He put his own daughter in this thing and then wanted to put his son in there too. Ugh. Nazi neurobiological research teams sought to transfer information between their hippocampal neurons responsible for memory and spatial perception. Previously, 3 methods for achieving this were known. Nazi team, however, discovered a 4th. Via the jumping of electrical impulses, they experimented on human hippocampal cross-sections and found that low-level vibration can generate magnetic poles, which in turn activate neighboring cells. Neurons thus may communicate without electrochemical synaptic transmission, even when surgically separated. Therefore, neuron signals within the brain can be transmitted without any actual contact. This was the foundation for how they handled the communication between the 2 biocomponents. The 2 most durable hosts were connected between March 1945 and August 1947. They lasted longer and were more efficient than any other pair of biocomponents. The Nazis never made the connection as to why they functioned better than any previous pair of hosts. The host names were Alec Sikorsky and Michael Sikorsky, siblings. Was he just having kids to put them into this machine to pretend they're gods? Brain. No, not gonna comment. I think we should comment on this. No? Nothing? Oh. Can I shut this and get the power back? No. Alchemy lab. Eugenics lab. I don't have the energy to open anymore, but I'll try. I don't know, it says overload, but it still let me in. I don't know what that does.
So this is where you spend all of your time?
Dominika?
I came to talk.
Not right now.
I know we haven't seen eye to eye for a very long time, but I wanted to put our differences aside and come here to extend my condolences.
Thank you. But I have to get back to work.
That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. People at the processing plant are worried. No one's seen you since the funeral.
I've been busy. As I said, I need to get back to work.
I understand that's how you operate, but this obsession, it's not healthy.
Wait. The plant isn't overloading the system, is it?
No, everything's working fine. People are calling it a miracle.
Good. Good.
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child.
Dominika, I don't have time for it.
Time for what? Grieving the death of your daughter?
You don't understand. I can still do something.
She's gone, Lucia. You can't bring her back. There's not going to be a second miracle.
Just you wait and see.
So... he faked her death?
I walked away from my own vocal there. What is this? Num-nums? You making num-nums? Dr. Rudolf Schroeder noted in his findings that the biocomponents hippocampus suffered the most stress during excessive use of the system. He failed to notice was that there are numerous ways to counter the stress through non-invasive methods. Precautions such as limiting the number of operations the biocomponents can work on simultaneously or applying a shift work system for most day-to-day operations can greatly decrease the stress the biocomponent is subjected to. We've already exceeded the longevity of the most durable biocomponents by a factor of 10. This is even more impressive considering we're only operating within a single host. Unfortunately, there is no denying that there is a substantial deterioration in the biochem's memory. Delusions are also becoming increasingly frequent. For this reason, and this reason alone, I have decided to conduct a physical procedure, injecting the biocomponent with a modified version of a drug cocktail the Nazis formulated to create an uber-soldier. Is, I must say, rather worrying, since no such experiments have previously been carried out, but the situation is dire. I feel like I shouldn't keep opening doors. It is undeniable that the drugs used by the Nazis have beneficial results on the host when, and I cannot stress enough how important this is, used correctly. Any alteration to the formula, however slight, could be fatal. I found the side effects to be particularly useful, especially considering the current situation among the colonists. There may come a point at which I will need to defend ourselves. Its gas form, however, is not easy to contain. That is why I deemed it necessary to create a vaccine which I will administer to the believers. There is no reason to risk the well-being of those who decide to trust me. I just need to make sure they take it, but that should not be difficult. They will do anything if they think it will strengthen their faith in the gods. A medically enhanced ritual wine should be just fine. Okay, tricking people into taking drugs. It's just getting better and better. Nothing over here. I shouldn't open any more doors. I shouldn't, but I want to. But I'm not going to. Oh gosh. Overload. Do I go back that way and reset or something? Am I able to reset? Oh, it's just a backup generator, I see. So you can only open 2 doors. Well, 3 including this one. Okay, let's go down and see what's up. Oh, I walk into the glass and it just opens for me.